5 unions are launching a High Court challenge against the government over its changes to pay equity law. The unions representing nurses and teachers argue the coalition's legislation breached the right to fair legal process due to the lack of public consultation. But as political correspondent Zane Small reports, the Prime Minister is confident it was the right decision.
Hannah Cook has worked as a plunket nurse for more than 2 decades.
The support is there in a 24/7 environment for whānau who are raising our pipi, and they are, raising this next generation.
She's a member of the Nurses Union, which had been progressing a pay equity claim on behalf of plunket workers.
So currently in plunket, whānau whina plunket, we're paid about 10% less than our colleagues working at Te Whatu Ora.
But in May, the government suddenly passed into law under urgency a more restrictive pay equity regime. It saved the coalition $12.8 billion. 33 existing claims were retrospectively discontinued.
What was your reaction when the government made that sudden announcement that they were going to cancel all of the pay equity claims?
Yeah, so it was really, there was a lot of devastation across the team. Staff morale really plummeted.
The New Zealand Nurses Organisation is one of 5 unions launching a High Court legal challenge against the government's changes to pay equity law, arguing the amendments breach the Bill of Rights, due in part to the lack of a fair legal process. The legal action will be filed at the High Court in Wellington on the 29th of August.
What are you hoping to achieve with that?
Really hoping to be able to have our say so that the coalition government really understands the greater impact this has had on us. It doesn't just affect us, it affects our families, it affects the wider community.
All the unions have been working on a number of pay equity claims over a number of years for this. I know ourselves, we've been working several years, we're right near the end stages actually, and then that rug's just been pulled out from all of us.
Pay equity still remains, it still remains. We still encourage people to exercise claims. We've put money aside to actually to meet those claims, and we think that's fair and gives people certainty.
Unions now have to start their claims from scratch, with the threshold increased from a workforce that is approximately 60% female to at least 70% female.
We can't. We no longer meet the criteria. We previously met the criteria.
It won't impact us, but it certainly will impact many others.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are you going to make another claim, do you think?
Yes, 100% we are.
Prime Minister, it's an issue that keeps re-emerging. What are you going to do about it? And are you sure it was the right move?
Yes, I mean the former regime, as I've said before, was unworkable and it become too large, too broad and too loose.
What would be your message to the Prime Minister?
Yeah, value your nurses, value your patients, value your community, value your health of your workforce.
It's a message she hopes will be reinforced by the High Court.